Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. NFL Picks, one of my favorite shows of the week. I might say that about all the shows, but NFL Picks are definitely my favorite, especially since we are doing so darn good this season. So I want to highlight a little bit of something from Week 2. San Francisco beating Cincinnati by 24 points, but New England defeating Miami by 43 points. That is my win of the day. It pumps me up, folks, to an incredible 264-point differential in my victories over my losses. And that is because, folks, I am 25-6-1 on the season. 25-6-1, an incredible record. 12-4 last week, 13-2-1 the week before. I was winning in the teens, which means I go to the playoffs, folks. If that's the way it goes, I am playoff bound both weeks if I was an NFL team. So, big time shout out to all the listeners here on the show. We go to week 3. It's a big week. There is a game of the day, of the week, of the month, probably. And that's in Kansas City. It's Baltimore and Kansas City. They play on Sunday. We'll get to that here shortly. But now on to the big news, and that is the NFL picks from the Scott Show live here on thescottshow.com, patreon.com/scottshow, and also tinyurl.com/thescottshow to get you all of our YouTube. Listen, like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll be there. And we're live all the time. So, here we go. We got Tennessee beating Jacksonville in Jacksonville. I'm going to give that to Tennessee. They really brought it on Cleveland last week. The week before. So, I'm going to give it to Tennessee beating Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Cincinnati, I'm going to have them over the Buffalo Bills, even though Buffalo really won for me last week against the Jets. I'm not really feeling the Jets so far this year. So I'm going to give that to Cincinnati over Buffalo in Buffalo. Dallas, I'm going to have them over Miami. I think Miami's still reeling from that defeat. They got beat by Baltimore in the first week, and they got beat by New England in the second week. So I think Miami's got a lot of growing up to do. Right now, their point differential is like 73 in the minus. Not good, Miami. You're going to need a little work there. Denver at Green Bay. I think playing in Green Bay is a very tough situation for any team. I'm going to give it to Green Bay just because I want to and I can. So I'm going to say Green Bay wins that game. Atlanta and Indianapolis. I still think Indianapolis is kind of suffering from losing their quarterback. Now last week Indianapolis, and I'm looking at all my stuff here, they beat Tennessee, which is, whatever, but I'm still going to give it to Atlanta. I think the Falcons are a much better team than they showed up in the first week, and we'll just go with that. Baltimore and Kansas City. I'm so tight on this game about who I think will win. I think it will be the closest game of the week, unless of course there's a tie in a game that I really don't care about. But Kansas City and Baltimore, closest game of the week. I'm going to give it to Kansas City because they're at home, but it's my game of the day. So if I get that one wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize to all my friends, fans, and people who just listen to me to ridicule me, whatever. But I'm going to give it to Kansas City over Baltimore in Kansas City. Minnesota's playing at home against the Raiders. I'm going to give it to Minnesota. I think Kirk Cousins can finally get a win when he's not playing against a team that's in green. I think that all that time at Michigan State made him throw to green players. We won't have that. Minnesota wins at home. New England against the Jets. I don't think you can bet against New England at all this season. And while I'm not a Patriots fan, I'm not going to bet against them. So unless a team comes around, and I will gladly take the loss for whatever team beats them. I'm just not going to bet against New England yet. So New England wins that game, I think, handily over the Jets, and we'll see what happens. But good luck, Jets. I mean, hey, if you come and show up and win the game, hey, congratulations on that. After the Jets and the Patriots, I have Philadelphia defeating Detroit in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's a good team, and I think at home they're tough. I believe they play at Veterans Memorial Stadium. So, yeah, I'll go Philadelphia there. In a little bit of a surprise, I'm going to take Carolina. I'm going to take them over Arizona. Arizona's playing at home, but I think Carolina just has a little bit more of what you can give to them. So I'm going to take Carolina over Arizona in Arizona. And then we have Tampa Bay over the Giants. I'm going to take Tampa Bay. I do that for my former boss, Lauren, and good friend, good guy. Lauren loves the Buccaneers, and I'm going to give it to him. Now, last week, Tampa Bay got beat Carolina. I think they'll do it against the Giants. Houston and the Chargers. I'm picking the Chargers. I think that they have the better team right now. I think they're playoff bound and unstoppable at this point. So I'm picking the Chargers to beat Houston, which will be a good game. It'll be a close game, but it'll be a good one. San Francisco, how dare I go against San Francisco against Pittsburgh. Again, another playoff Super Bowl rematch, I think. I'm going to go with San Francisco here. San Fran is rocking. They beat Tampa Bay in Week 1, one of my 2 losses in Week 1. And then they defeated Cincinnati by 24. So San Francisco making a comeback. And I got San Francisco winning at home in the beautiful Levi Stadium. There, just amazing stadium. New Orleans and Seattle, that's going to be another great game. 4:25 start on that. I got Seattle taking the pin and the win. That's from the wrestling show, but hey, I got them winning. Seattle over New Orleans in Seattle with the 13th man there and loud and proud, and that's the fans. And the last 2 games, I got the Rams over Cleveland. I love Cleveland, I do. But I can't give them the win just yet over a team like the Rams. They did beat the Jets, and congratulations to Cleveland for winning that match. But I got to give it to the Rams in this one, Sunday Night Football. Hopefully Baker Mayfield shows up. I want this to be a close one. I'll take the point differential decision on that. I want it to be a close game, but I got the Rams in that one. And in Monday Night Football, I have Chicago over the Redskins. This one's from my good friend Tammy. Chicago over the Redskins, Monday Night Football. It's in RFK, if they still play at RFK Stadium. If not, they play somewhere else. But I will look that up and give that to you on the next show. Washington taking the loss at home to the Bears. The Bears. I'm excited for Saturday Night Live's next season, where we might see more of the Bears, the Bulls, and all that other great Chicago stuff. Second City. So I'm going to read these off really quick, but before I do, remember to join us, patreon.com/ScottShow, tinyurl.com/The Scott Show. That gives you our YouTube. And, of course, thescottshow.com. You show up there. You get all of our information. We're going to update our website quite a bit over the weekend. I'm really excited about that. Just getting all new information on there, getting the links set up the way I want it to. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be adding. So check us out, thescottshow.com, and we will be even better than before. So there you go. So I'm going to read these. These are the picks for Week 3. And now, last week, like I said, I went 12-4 for my season. I'm 25-6-1 with a 264-point differential. So here we go. Here's Week 3. Now I got Tennessee, Cincinnati, Dallas, Green Bay, Atlanta, Kansas City, Minnesota, the Patriots of New England, Philadelphia, Carolina, Green Bay, the Chargers of Los Angeles. I have San Francisco 49ers, Seattle, the Rams, and the Bears. And that's who I have this week for NFL picks. Join me next week when I tell you where Washington plays, if I don't do that beforehand. But I will also give my picks for week 4 of the NFL, along with giving my new record, which, folks, I'll tell you honestly, if I lose all 16 games, that would mean I'm 25-22-1, so I'm still going to have a winning record next week. Regardless of what happens, even if I lose every single game, I'll still have a winning record here, live on thescottshow.com. Thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll catch you here real soon. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, send us a message on YouTube. We love you. See you soon. Have fun. And don't forget to be kind to everybody. Dennis Anderson is going to the Minnesota Broadcaster Hall of Fame. He was a great dude up here in Duluth, and he said, be kind to everybody, or good night and be kind was his cutoff phrase. So be kind to everybody. That's a good thing to leave on. You guys check out the cool stuff on thescottshow.com. We'll catch you real soon.